Hi everyone. Today is Monday, May 23rd, 2016, and I'm back to give you an update on the garden on my deck. Things are coming along nicely. Now the only thing to do is to keep the upkeep of everything that's growing. There's nothing else to be planted because it's a forest back here. And then there's no room on the deck, out in the ground. So the only thing to do now is to wait and let everything grow. So let me share with you how things are coming along. Over here is my carrot bin, and you can see that they have gotten really tall. They're doing really, really good. You can see down in there how things are. They've gotten really, really tall. I'm glad that I'm able to grow carrots. Over here are my two jalapeno plants. This one right here is a mild jalapenos, and as you can see, there are lots of flowers and buds. So I'll be getting peppers real soon. And this one is the mammoth jalapeno, and it is growing really well. You can see the peppers here. I really like spice in my food, so I had to get some jalapeno peppers. Over here, the gigantic tomato bush. It is giving off loads and loads of peppers. I've picked 2 of them yesterday, and I ate them. And there are more getting ready to change colors. And there are just loads and loads of tomatoes on here. These tomatoes, there are loads on here. There's a few, it's really hard to see with the sun is so bright. There's a few red ones down there. There's one red one down there. It's orange, but it'll be ready to pick soon. I'm going to have to move these around so that I can get to them. This tomato plant right here is the Tidy Treats, and you guys, this is one of the best tomatoes that I've grown. And I've grown a few different varieties already before, and I think this is the best one to me yet. They are absolutely delicious, and they are plentiful. There are loads and loads of them on there, and they're like little grapes. They're perfect for salads and perfect for snacking, because as soon as I find a couple, I think I just pick them and eat them. Over here is a Juliet tomato. It has loaded down with tomatoes. You can see under here where there are so many. Look at there. There's 2 big bunches there. There's a big cluster right here. There's a big cluster right there. And there's another cluster right here. And there's still some flowers. There's a cluster there. It's time to be watered, so they're a little wimpy at the moment, but I'll get to them in just a minute. Here is eggplant. This type is Black Beauty, and these leaves, I'm wondering if these leaves, there's a bug on there. I'm wondering if these leaves turned out this way because I sprayed it with soap and water. I kind of think the sun burned it because I had aphids in the beginning, but they're producing flowers, so I'm hoping everything is okay with it. The Roma tomato plant is looking good. One of my subscribers mentioned that it might be blight. I still haven't treated it. I thought, the tomatoes are growing well, so I'm gonna hold off and try and see what it does. But for the most part, it's looking good. It's just on a few of the leaves. I know it'll probably spread or what have you, but it's okay. I'll see what it does. My zucchini squash container. I don't know what to say about it other than it is a beast. One thing I can say is that some of my hand pollination did not take. So I don't know if I got to it too late or what have you, but as you can see, some of the squash is not gonna make it. It's this one, and it was another one that was starting to, here it is down there. These leaves are huge. It's right down there. Right down there. It's starting to dry up, so it did not take. So it looks like maybe this one has taken, and I'm hoping that this one has taken because it's getting bigger. And there's one over here, that one did not take. So and I'm hoping this one took. So I'm going to be cutting those off, so there's no need to hang on to them, so that the rest of the plant can concentrate. But I have a huge zucchini there. I'm hoping that that one takes and it continues to grow. There's also a huge zucchini there, so I know that one took. And I also have another cucumber there that'll be growing. I mean, zucchini that will be growing in there. So once I water and get everything going, I'll be coming in and I'll be taking off the ones that didn't make it. But there's a lot more squash forming. So I'll just try my best to hand pollinate what I can, and what I can't, I can't, because there's loads and loads of male flowers now. I mean loads and loads of male flowers. Even these cucumber that's in here, not sure if that got pollinated or not. I don't seem to have a whole lot of bees that I can see. I have not seen. Okay. Move this container here. Here are my 2 bell pepper plants. These are the green ones. There's lots of buds on there, but they've been falling off. I watched a video where someone said that that's kind of normal, that they fall off. And I'm okay with that because I really do want the plant to get a little bushier. But I do have a bell pepper there that made it. And on that one there, there's a bell pepper that made it. And on this plant, this pepper plant here, this is where you can see a lot of them, you know, a lot of the buds are falling off. But like I said, that's fine because the plants are really small. I'm not sure if they can even hold the weight of a bell pepper. Here is another eggplant. This is another Black Beauty. And you can see where flowers are beginning to form. These leaves have holes in them. And I looked under to see, and I didn't find any critters. So not sure as to why there are holes. But they are looking really good. The leaves are. And that's just dirt. Because I was out transplanting some stuff yesterday. But overall, the plant looks really, really healthy. It's actually outgrown the first eggplant that I had. Okay. Over here is another bell pepper. And you guys, this one is leaning over because it has 3 bell pepper plants that are 3 bell peppers that are growing in a cluster. And if you look there, you can see this one right here is growing in between 2 of the limbs, and I wasn't sure of whether to cut it off or not, because cut one of the limbs off so that it would have room to grow. But I'm gonna have to stake it in a minute here. And as you can see at the bottom of here, you can see where, see, a lot of the buds have fallen off. And on this one, there's a few buds. This one is beginning to form a pepper. And there's another one over here. But the buds are falling off. I mean, there are a huge amount of buds. And a lot of them are falling off, which I'm okay with. But this right here, there's 3 pepper plants growing in a bunch. There's actually 4. There's this one, this one, this one, and this one. It looks as if something has gotten a hold to this one. But I'm gonna let it grow and see what happens. Here I have my sage plant over there. Up there is my peppermint, which is growing out of the container. And here are my cucumbers. They are growing out of the container. And I let them grow out a little bit. But then I kind of pulled one of them up. I pulled this one up behind the string to try and get it to go up. I'm still gonna try and train them up some kind of way because I can't let them sprawl all out. I mean, they were getting to where they were coming way out. I still need to pull this one up to see if I can get it to, you know, go up. And I'm going to put another string along the bottom there to kind of hold it up. But these are my cucumbers. Over here are lemon cucumbers. They are standing up nicely. They're growing up nicely. So I probably won't have a problem with trying to get them to grow up. And my herb container, basil, is doing really, really well. The oregano came in, I'm not even sure if these are the oregano. The parsley is doing well. Thyme, there's little patches here. And if you can look under here, you can see how well my radishes are doing. I need to pull that one right here. Probably can pull a couple of them. But I didn't want to pull them yet until I was ready to eat them. So, but I think I'll go ahead and pull a couple of them. I also bought another Tidy Treat hybrid cherry tomato. I'm gonna get that planted. Not sure where I want to plant it. I think I'm gonna plant it in another container. I'm not gonna plant it out in the ground because I want to keep a watch on it. I found a squirrel running around out there. So over here, here's my mint, sweet mint, and in here are a couple of plants that my honey bought me. I bought a spaghetti squash. And I bought a habanero hot pepper. I've really wanted to try this one because I'm seeing so many videos of people growing them, and the ones that I tried to grow did not take. I bought another jalapeno hot pepper. I bought a white eggplant. Actually, I bought 2 white eggplants. And I bought another Roma tomato. And to look at the growth in my cups, the broccoli has finally come up. Only one of them came up. And my asparagus, I'm going to get a large container to plant the asparagus in. I'm not going to even attempt to plant it in the ground because of the soil. And this is the red and green romaine. I'm going to transplant those into bigger containers. And some snap peas there. Alright, you guys, that's all that I have growing. Oh, let me share with you my herbs. These are the bunching onions. They are starting to come up. Here is the habanero pepper that did not take. Chives, they're doing nicely. The rosemary did not take. And over here is the dill, and that's doing really nicely. And the strawberries, I went on ahead and I mulched it. And you guys, look at all the strawberries on there. This is the second year for these strawberries. I planted these last year, and I didn't get strawberries on them last year, and I didn't think I was going to get anything on them this year, and I was going to throw them out, but I went on ahead and something told me, go ahead, just replant them. And I did, and it came back really, really nicely. There are loads and loads of flowers on here. I even have a runner. Once it starts the roots, I'm going to transplant it. I was also thinking of, I'm going to get another big container, and I'm going to redo and start an herb container. Maybe in a bucket like the carrots are in. Alright, you guys, that's my garden on my deck. I want to thank you guys for watching and following along. I appreciate it. And I appreciate your comments and suggestions. But now it's time for me to get off of here and go water. Alright, you guys, thanks for watching. It's really hot out, but right now it's windy. And it feels nice.